My name is Andy Kahn. I'd like to welcome everybody here this morning. I'm the Director of Victim Services and Victim Advocacy for Crime Stoppers of Houston. We're here today to ask for the public's help in providing information leading to the arrest of the individual of 48-year-old Trent Paschal. Trent Paschal was on bond after being charged with the cold-blooded, diabolical murder of his estranged wife, 30-year-old Savannah, October 21st, 2020. He's also charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon of Savannah's mother out of Galveston County. In addition, he's also charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon against a public servant and felon in possession of a weapon. He also has 4 prior felony convictions. Last month, Paschal cut off his ankle monitor, and for whatever reasons, there was no alert triggered with the electronic monitoring, and he basically disappeared. We do know, obviously, he headed to Houston and now faces a charge of aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon after pulling a knife on a car salesman while stealing a car. He is obviously and continues to be an extremely dangerous fugitive. Crime Stoppers of Houston, Marque Crime Stoppers, and Galveston Crime Stoppers right now are offering up to an $11,000 reward for any information leading to the arrest of this wanted fugitive, Trent Paschal. We're asking the public to please contact us at 713-222-TIPS. You can submit a tip online, www.crime-stoppers.org. You can even use our mobile app, available in over 20 languages. As you can see, joining us here today, representatives from the U.S. Marshals Office. And at this time, I'm going to ask U.S. Marshal Michael O'Connor to come up here and say a few words about what's happening and their efforts to locate the fugitive.
Howdy. I'm T. Michael O'Connor. I'm the United States Marshal for the Southern District of Texas. I'm here with representatives of League City and the Galveston Sheriff's Office. We're here to ask you to help us locate a violent offender that has absconded and is on the loose. You've heard the background to which he has, and we asked of you that if you have any information as to his whereabouts, please contact Crime Stoppers. Do not take it upon yourself to make contact with this individual. As stated before, he's a very violent offender. Contact the Crime Stoppers and let law enforcement apprehend this subject. The U.S. Marshals Service is taking this as a high priority. We have unlimited time to pursue, to locate, pursue, and bring this individual to justice. We also have unlimited resource. So no matter where this subject is, we will pursue you as long as it takes and as much resources as needed. We are no boundaries for the U.S. Marshals, whether it's on a state level, national, or on an international level. May I say to you, Fugitive Paschal, it's best that you turn yourself in immediately. Justice is coming. Thank you.
Thank you, Marshal. This time I'm going to ask Deputy Hunt to kind of describe his role and give a little bit more detail into what we're looking for and what we're asking the public's help for.
Good afternoon. Thank you all for being here. My name is Chase Hunt. I'm an investigator with the Galveston County Sheriff's Office, and I'm assigned to the U.S. Marshals Gulf Coast Fugitive Task Force. I've been tasked with the fugitive investigation of Trent Paschal. We have arrested him prior on the murder charge, and here we are again. I've met with the family numerous times. The pain in their eyes is something that I don't like seeing. I have children of my own, and I can't imagine what they're going through every day, and it breaks my heart. It does give me some pleasure that we're all able to come here and ask the public for help. We've followed up with every lead that we've gotten to this point, and we need some more. We need some help from the public, and I ask y'all as a community that we can come together. If you see something, if you know something, please reach out to us. We need your help. All it's going to take is that one call, and I've given my cell phone number. It's on the flyer. The news has it. Or Crime Stoppers. If it's at a gas station, if it's at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, Saturday, Mother's Day, I don't care. Call me. We'll be on the way. Trent, if you're watching this, you can run, but we will find you. Like the Marshal said, we're going to go anywhere that you're at, and we're going to find you. You will be brought to justice. This family here has been through enough with the system, and it's time that you're brought to justice. I personally spoke to the district attorney, Mr. Jack Rody in Galveston County, and he has let me know that they will be more than willing to pursue criminal charges on anyone that is caught hindering. Family members, it doesn't matter. You will go to jail. If you're providing money, a means of transportation, or somewhere for him to stay, and we find it, you will go to jail. I'm going to leave it at that and ask that if y'all are out there and you're able to give us a call, please do. Thank y'all.
Thank you. Again, we have several different descriptors of him, including some other pictures that we're going to be putting out to the public as well. As someone who's been on the board of Parents of Murdered Children and Surviving Family Members of Homicide for over 25 years, it's the only organization in which someone else writes out your membership for you. And sadly, we have more and more members every day. I'm going to ask Savannah's parents to come up here and talk a little bit about Savannah, what they're going through, and make a personal public appeal to the public to help bring this fugitive back where he belongs.
My name is Michael Kinchin. It's my wife Shirley. All I can say is this has been a nightmare for our family. Our daughter Savannah, a beautiful, intelligent, vibrant young mother. And that was her favorite pastime, was being a mother, raising her 2 children. She was working and going to school. She had finally found her niche in life, and she would have been finishing up that education and getting her final certifications this month. So this is bittersweet. That day, like I said, was a nightmare. My wife was assaulted. Our daughter was murdered. And I can only imagine what's going through the children's mind. That morning, they got up. She cooked breakfast for them, got them dressed, put them on the school bus, kissed them goodbye, and said, "Y'all have a great day at school. I'll see you this afternoon." And they never saw her again. So everybody's world changed. And I want to say thank you to everybody that is working on these task forces and working to bring this man to justice. I know they're doing everything that they can within the bounds of the legal system. That is the most frustrating part to us, is we feel that the system has failed us. Everybody has been working hard, doing what they can do. But the system itself, in my opinion, needs to be revamped. This individual ignores the rules, writes his own rules, does not follow the restrictions and the limitations, and we have had him in custody 3 separate times over the past 6 months since the murder of our daughter. And every time he has legally bonded out of the system. I believe that process needs to be revamped. My wife believes that process needs to be revamped, because constantly living in fear looking over our shoulders, worrying about where he may be, what he may do, what might happen next, is unnerving. Especially since everything is behind with the COVID. We're running a year, year and a half, maybe even 2 years before he comes up to trial. And they gave him his fair chance, put a monitor on him, and said, behave yourself, be a good boy. And he has failed to do that. Now he is not wearing that monitor, and he's on the lam. He's running. We don't know where he is. So we are appealing to the public, please, keep your eyes open, be aware of your surroundings, and if you see or hear anything, let the Marshals office know. Let the local police departments know. We need him off the streets. We worry for our safety. My wife and I are raising our 2 grandchildren now. We worry for their safety, and we worry for the safety of the public. So please, help us find him.
Once again, just to echo, we're asking for the public's help. You're our eyes and ears out there. And we know, we truly believe that somebody knows where Trent Paschal is. And it's time for you to step up to the plate and do the right thing and contact Crime Stoppers. As you just saw, grief is intensified when justice is lacking. And right now, sadly, justice is lacking for Savannah and her family. We really, really need to get him off the streets and in custody before he hurts someone else. And echoing what the Marshal said, we have a personal message to Trent Paschal. The eyes of Harris, the eyes of Galveston County are upon you. The eyes of Texas, the eyes of the United States of America, the entire world, they're upon you, and we will find you. I know these guys will never rest until we find you. So again, contact Crime Stoppers 713-222-TIPS, submit a tip online, use our mobile app. You may be eligible for up to an $11,000 reward, and always remember, tipsters are anonymous. We do not know who you are. So pick up the phone, go online, use our app, and let's get this dangerous fugitive off the street. And at this time, we'll be more than happy to take any questions from anybody, if anybody has anything. Yeah, this.
I do have any of that.
Yeah. Thank you. Anybody have any questions?
Yes, are there any needs at this time? I mean,
Defer.
for the phone?
I'm sure typically what you hear from law enforcement, it's under investigation and we're not able to disclose any current information. That's why we're here today, to ask the public to help us with any further information so that we can bring this individual, really this violent offender, to justice. Anything further?
No.
Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. Again, we appreciate the media, and we really need to disseminate and get this information out there. We need you guys partnering up with us. Let's get his face plastered all over Houston, Galveston, Texas, everywhere. We're all in this together. So I thank you, and I thank everybody here for doing what they do every day on behalf of public safety. And I thank this family here for doing what they're doing for Savannah and for so many other families, and for talking about our broken bail system. Here's just another example of what we've been talking about at Crime Stoppers now for over a year. We had them, and you let them go, and now we're spending all this time, effort, and resources trying to bring him back to where he never should have been released from to begin with. So, thanks.